What's good, people? You guys liked the last one when I spoke about reasons why you may not be losing weight. So today we're going to cover the top 5 ways to gain some weight, because if you're struggling with weight, hopefully this video will help open your eyes. And if this video somehow helps you in any way, be sure to thumbs up. Number 1. One great way to help yourself gain weight is to leave high fiber food till way later in the day, purely because high fiber foods take longer to digest, therefore they kind of keep you full, feeling fuller longer. So obviously if you have these foods during the day, you don't really have the appetite to keep eating. So if you eat these foods that are like more high in fiber near the end of the day, which you're going to be going to sleep anyway, during the day you can still eat food which don't fill you up too much, therefore you can still eat more food, you know, cram your face with the extra calories that you need. That one was a really good tip, so be sure to remember that one. Moving on to number 2 now. Okay, this one's a really underrated one, or one that not many people actually think of, but I would say keep pushing yourself in the gym, because lean muscle weighs more than fat. Therefore, the more muscle you carry on your body, the more weight you're obviously going to gain. And I'm assuming if you're watching this channel, you would want to actually gain muscle rather than just gain weight, which is just fat. So definitely push yourself in the gym and make use of those extra calories. The whole point you're going to be extra calories means you're going to have extra energy and stuff like that. Therefore, you should be able to like track it a bit easier as well when you're trying to gain weight. For example, progressive overload. If you notice it yourself, you're getting stronger and stuff like that, that's a sign that as you're gaining weight, you're probably gaining a bit of muscle if your strength's going up as well. So definitely don't discount like going to the gym. Be sure to keep pushing yourself hard. So basically, stay getting gains. That was a really nice looking hoodie. So whoever's selling them hoodies and says that quote, they gotta be a G in it. Okay, now we're on to number 3. Hold on, where the hell's my board? 3. This is probably the most common one now. I probably tell people when they ask me like they want to gain weight and they can't eat, and they really have the appetite not to eat too much. Smoothies, like basically you get some fruits and you make a smoothie. Operative word, I said make your smoothie. So don't just go buy a whole bunch of supplements that have like bulking, mass gain and stuff like that. You can make your own mass gainer at home. Homemade smoothies, trust me, it's the better look. The ones you get in the supplement store, they're just like mass gainers. Usually just empty calories of crap, nothing but sucrose and all sorts of sugary type stuff. It's really unnecessary. So the best way personally is just go make it yourself. So what I would get is some almond milk, certain fruits that you like, hopefully not too high in sugar, protein powder, and that's basically all you need. And you can add peanut butter as well. Obviously if you add peanut butter, it's gonna have more fat, but in general at least all these foods are nutritionally dense. I think I said that right. And you have to really select the right fruits as well for 2 reasons. 1, the cost, and 2, obviously the sugar, which I addressed earlier. When it comes to the cost, certain fruits cost a lot more than others, such as berries, strawberries, things like that. But don't forget, there's other fruits you can have. Oranges and apples are very good ones to have, purely because they're cheap, they're affordable, and they taste great, man. I've recently got into eating apples a lot. Royal Gala apples from Lidl. So in essence, number 3 is basically, if you can't eat your calories, drink them. From a protein smoothie, literally you can get like a good 400 calories plus if you put the right ingredients into it. A top tip I would say is though, have these protein smoothies later on in the day. It's the same reasoning as the high fiber ones I said, because they are quite filling, which is why people also have them when they're cutting. They fill both genres. When you're cutting, they're good to like fill you up so you don't want to eat more food, but when you're bulking, they're good to more or less just get extra calories in if you can't eat anymore, like you physically can't eat. So just drinking them down is a good alternative. Moving on to number 4. By the way, I hope you're enjoying these tips so far. I think I'm kind of informative on this one. If you're liking it so far, hit that thumbs up button. Okay, this tip now, I spoke to someone about literally probably 10 days ago, and their thing was that they didn't know their maintenance calories. Before you can start gaining weight or bulking or whatever, you need to know your maintenance calories. So obviously you can eat more calories than you need to maintain your current weight, and a lot of people don't know their maintenance calories. And this person I was speaking to, I was saying to him, what's your maintenance calories? I asked for his height, his weight, his age, and his maintenance calories, and all of them wasn't really adding up, considering he was saying he wasn't gaining weight. It basically turned out that he was getting his maintenance calories from an online calculator, and that's a big no-no. When it comes to your maintenance calories, it's always better to do it trial and error. Go into an online calculator. They're just a gist, like a general gist, and they're not really accurate at all. It's better to do like a personal check. See, what you do is get a food tracker, whether it be MyFitnessPal or whatever one you want to use, and every single day calculate your calories. At the end of the day, see the total, and don't just take 1 day's worth, because you may be up and down. So me personally, I would track 5 days, and then after the 5 days, you more or less add up all the calories from each day and divide by by 5 to find the average, and then you kind of know the actual maintenance calories, and then you just add 300 calories plus. So yeah, don't use the online calculators. I can't stress that enough. Trust me, those online calculators, to be honest, in all intents and purposes, they're bullshit. They normally just say automatically for a guy you should be at 2,500 calories. Number 5, and it's basically be consistent. And I know it sounds very cheesy and like common, like everyone says be consistent, but it's really true. If you're only, like, for example, eating a surplus for like 2 or 3 days of the week out of the 7 days where you should be eating a surplus, you're not really going to gain the weight, you're not going to see improvements. And if you're not training hard in the gym, you're not going to actually make use of those calories you're eating. Therefore, you're just going to be kind of like wasting your time. So everything needs to be in check. This is similar tip to what I did in the previous video, but it's really, really true. Be consistent with your training, be consistent with your food, with your surplus, and you will definitely start to make them gains. Because at the end of the day, if you're not committed to your goal, you're never going to achieve it. You know what I mean? Like, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So you have to actually make sure you make this goal happen, or make this wish happen, so you actually achieve it. That was hella deep then, wasn't it? Like, I actually felt kind of proud of myself. That was deep. Anyways, hopefully this video has helped you guys out. For those of you that are probably struggling to gain weight, you're not sure why, hopefully some of these tips will maybe open your eyes a bit. So stay getting gains, people, and I will see you in the next video. Thumbs up if you like the video, and I'm out, people.
One time for the rule.